question, my people. As a lady, how would you feel? You go to a spa to have a massage and all whatnot, sauna baths and all that, and then the masseuse, who happens to be a guy, starts massaging you, and then he starts touching you inappropriately, like going as far as touching your vagina area, going as far as touching your vagina. How would you feel? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, because this first story we are talking about, or we are going to be talking about, is all about that. Now, this influencer whose picture appears here went to a spa which belongs to ex-Bbnaija housemate Coco. You guys know her. She was in the same set with Cece, the Double Wahala season. Yes, guys. So she went to her spa, and I think that spa was opened quite recently. So this lady went to the spa as she was recommended. A friend of hers recommended the spa to her. She went there, she booked for a massage. She went with her sister to treat her sister on her birthday. So they decided to have, a massage. Now, the guy that was doing her own massage, at first he was massaging her. Then it came to the turn to massage her legs and all that. Then he started massaging her leg. From massaging her leg, he started massaging her inner thighs. From massaging her inner thighs, this guy started touching her clitoris. Yes. And from there, he started, putting finger inside. And according to the lady, she said she was shocked because she has never experienced this before. And the anxiousness and the shock made her kind of numb, so she could not even say anything. This, according to what she has said, she said this guy did it again and again, and she was just, there like an ice block. She didn't move, she didn't do anything, and she, after the whole thing, she left, and that is when she went to the police station to report the matter. Now, her own side of the story is when she went to the police station and they were like, okay, fine, they went back, they picked the boy, and they were like, even the police people were like, I mean, you didn't react. In fact, that was the defense of the boy. Like, when that happened, you didn't react. You actually did enjoy it, and now you are coming out to say the police, should arrest the guy. And the police are saying, why, this is what she said. The police told her, why is the young girl going to a spa? What was she going there to do? I'm like, we are never beating the allegations in this country. Anyways, that was what she said. And when this whole story came online, she actually did a video on it. So this story came online. The owner of the place, which is Coco, I think she reached out to her, or she called her. I don't know who reached out to who. And in the phone conversation which she put out, I will put out that phone conversation for you guys later in this video. So Coco was heard saying, you didn't react, or these things happen in a spa. I'm like, anyways, let me keep my opinions to myself for now. So that was what Coco said, and this babe released that voice note, and later on, Coco's spa had to come out and say, that she actually didn't say anything when that had happened, that she even went ahead to tip them 25,000 naira. Like, if you had a complaint, why did you go ahead to tip? Why didn't you make a fuss out of it? Why did you have to wait till you finished and then went to a police station and all that? Now, again, the lady now brought out receipts to say, I didn't tip you 25,000 naira. It was my sister. Remember, she had said she went there for her sister's birthday, which, there are videos to support the claim. It was my sister. I didn't. Yes, I didn't react because I was in shock. I have never experienced something like this before. I didn't know what to do. My body was literally just numb. I mean, that shouldn't be an excuse or a defense. Now, as this whole back and forth was going on, this lady kept bringing out receipts upon receipts. Coco's spa had to put out a statement through Coco and all that they have sacked the guy, an apology and all whatnot. Basically, that was what had happened yesterday. Now, this is my opinion on this whole buhaha. Number one, this is not something that should be condoned in spas. And this is one of the reasons why I go to an all-women spa, only women's spa here in Abuja. I don't want anything that will make somebody touch me inappropriately, that will not make me to start, and I do not want it at all. I try as much as possible to respect myself, but still, even if somebody decides to go to a spa that has men and women, unisex spa, that shouldn't also be a reason why they are to be violated, right? Like, I know that some people say, happy endings, whatever, whatever. She did not pay for that. She never requested that service. For the guy to go on and continue doing that and had the boldness to keep doing it because he felt like she didn't do anything and she liked it, the guy is a pervert. He is a pervert. And that has created a bad name for the spa. I mean, the way Coco handled it, nah, if something like this comes up in your organization, the first thing you do is not to say, but it happens now. You not, no. You first of all address the issue. I mean, this whole sacking the guy was supposed to be the first step she would do. Rather than coming out to say all this. And I know a lot of people be like, well, yesterday she did not react now. But then people react differently to things. Somebody can do something to me and I will just swallow it. Not because I like it, but because at that point, I just feel helpless. Somebody can do the same thing to another person and the person will just, flare up. So at the end of the day, I'm happy that at least the pervert of a guy was, sacked. But the way they handled it, honestly, nah, it was a no for me.
While he touched my clitoris, I was like turned around and I got up and I was like, whoa, like what the heck is going on? And then he goes to the other leg, he does the same thing, but instead of like playing it smooth, he goes and literally puts his hand inside my vagina, like tries to finger me.
Oh, okay. When he touched you, because these things happen in massage, to be honest. When he touched you the first time, did you tell him like,
Well,
what the
I
fuck
mean,
are you?
Now, moving away from that, from one ex-Big Brother Naija housemate to another ex-Big Brother Naija housemate, which is Angel. Now, Angel made the news yesterday because of this video, because I think it was last night or the night before, Angel was seen dancing and cozying up to this lady who happens to be a stud. Yes, guys, and a lot of people had different opinions about this. When this hit the blogs, people were saying, oh my god, that is why Angel can't keep a relationship with a guy because she's gay, she's a lesbian, and all of that. Now, there was so much insults going on Angel, and obviously Angel had had enough, so she went on her snap and had this to say. I'm going to read. She said, Nigerians discover that other people don't share the same politics as them and then lose their mind. Like, wow, calling me a lesbian is not the gag you think it is, nor is it an insult. Bad news, my fine arts. Pedophiles are roaming on the street freely and the economy is in shambles, but I should be sad because Cutie Juice called me a lesbian. It's like the fuel price is not scary enough for you all. She also went ahead to say, mind you, this is my life. You people did not come upon some secret thing. I posted it myself. I let my friends post it because guess what? It's probably shocking, but can you imagine that this is my life and I'm an adult and I can do whatever I like? And that's shocking again. I'm not homophobic. And did you guys also know that because you think something is bad, doesn't mean the other person shares the same beliefs as you? Did you guys also know that we will all die one day and your opinions will be nothing more than a whisper caught in the wind? Shocking, I know. Please, let's wrap it up by 12 a.m. West African time. She also responded to this person who said, as a believer and you go to church, this is bad. This is bad road, so scary. Okay, so she responded to this person and said, I'm sure you just lied yesterday or even just this last minute, or you gossiped, or you were lazy, or you got angry. You really think if you were to die today and a gay person also died, God will exempt you from hell because your own sin is small? Then she put the laughing emoji. She said, for a Christian nation, you all are so unchristlike because the Jesus I know was friends with people society deemed unworthy. So please shove this opinion up your ass and tomorrow I will still go to church. Because guess what? God doesn't select who he blesses. If he did, all of you with your holier than thou mindset would have built mansions and left we the sinners to suffer. But you guys are suffering with us. Isn't God wonderful? Wow. First of all, I will give it to Angel because she knows how to write. Girl knows how to answer those people. Now, about this whole lesbian thing, I'm not one to judge somebody's sexuality. I am not one because, I wouldn't do that. But one thing I do know, though, is that we are in a country that doesn't support that. It's 14 years imprisonment. So however we look at it, the bottom line is, in the eyes of the law, it is wrong. So let's all know what we are doing. Let's all know what we are doing. I know that our country can be crazy, and with money people can get away with things, but let's shall know what we are doing. The fact that something seems okay doesn't mean it's okay. The fact that something seems right doesn't mean that it's right. The fact that everybody is doing something doesn't mean you should do it. At the end of the day, your legacy, what people will know you for, is very important. We all have a race to run. If you decide this is what you want to do with your life, it's fine. That's your life. At the end of the day, everybody shall not say, oh, because this person who is my fave is doing this, me, self, I will go and do it. Ha! My people will say something in Igbo said, "Womi say abatikpo, ekwakurehu abatikwara." Basically, literally means barb me the hairstyle that Albat barbed. Do you also have the same face shape that Albat has? A word is enough for the wise. Let's be wise. It's not everything that people come out to do that will quickly latch onto and defend or do this. This is not a time to defend. It's just a time for us to just be careful. That's all I have to say about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? Kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezinnemwilliams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead. Bye, guys.